All right, man, it's Tuesday, and y'all know how we move. We got UFL news, we got college football news, and we got all the scores from around the NFL for week 9. And we got the quickest reviews for y'all. You guys can put your opinions in the live chat, sit back, and hear the power.
This is the Power Hour Review, show brought to you by the Real 2 Sports Podcast. Here is the host.
All right, man. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, Johnny, for your introduction. I appreciate you. Thank you. All right, man. We thank you so much for being here with us on this Tuesday night. Wherever in the world you are watching us right now, welcome to the Power Hour. One solid hour, man. We are going to talk football. And when I say we are going to talk football, preferably we're going to be going into the NFL. NFL, ladies and gentlemen, NFL. So again, thank you guys for being here with us tonight for the Power Hour. And ladies and gentlemen, sitting right next to me is the day one. He is the beginning. This man has been here since day one on every single show, ladies and gentlemen. He is the man representing the 3-time Super Bowl champion, Las Vegas Raiders. He is Mr. Young Mark.
Hey, man, happy to be here. It's always great to be in the house of the Real to Sports Podcast and my Raider brother. It was a tough loss on Sunday, but hey, still here representing the silver and black, ready to talk football. Let's go.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Hey, and while we on the football, man, you guys, ladies and gentlemen, man, we got, if you're a UFL fan, and if you're a big-time college football fan, strap your seatbelts on because he is about to bring the news right here because he's always on the mark.
On the Mark with Young Mark is brought to you by the Real to Sports Podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Welcome to another edition of On the Mark, the part of the Real to Sports Podcast, where we kick things in a high gear and we bring you the latest and greatest from the world of football outside of the National Football League. We got a lot to get into from the world of college football, so without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to start things off with host's favorite college football team, the good old Auburn Tigers. They fell on Saturday 10-3 to the University of Kentucky. And as a result of that loss, they have fired their head coach, Hugh Freeze. Hugh Freeze went 15-19 in 2+ years down in Auburn, and he is officially gone. That is another coach that has been fired. The buyout is going up. I repeat, the buyout is going up. Like I said before, if you have a young child who's looking to get into a profession, advise him to become a college football head coach. You will get paid millions of dollars to sit at home and do nothing. Get into college coaching, people. I'm telling you. Now, speaking of coaching, we talked about them when they were bad. We got to talk about them when they were good. Things got off to a rough start in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. But like the old saying goes, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. The Tar Heels, they go on the road and pick up their first conference win of the season, defeating Syracuse 27-10 off the backs of a big 70-yard touchdown from their running back. Shout out to Chapel Hill and the Tar Heels at UNC. Now, ladies and gentlemen, stop me if you've heard this before, but multiple top 10 teams went down this weekend. It happened again. First off, we got to go to the greatest state in the history of the world. We're going to start things off in North Carolina. Why not? We're already here. The Wolfpack beat Georgia Tech in Raleigh. Keeping with our theme, the 919, we're in the state capital where the NC State Wolfpack, they knocked off number 8 and previously undefeated Georgia Tech, 48-36. The Miami Hurricanes.
Damn.
Here's a fun fact for you, host. Here's a fun fact for you.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know the Miami Hurricanes haven't played a game outside of the state of Florida all season long? Mind you, ladies and gentlemen, this is week 10 in college football. They just had their first game outside of Florida in week 10, and it didn't go well.
That is crazy.
It did not go well, host. They went on the road and they lost to the Pony Express at SMU 26-20. This was a great win for SMU for multiple reasons, in my opinion. Not only did they beat a top 10 team, but this is kind of like a measured get back for everyone that threw shade at them for their loss back in the college football playoff last year. So shout out to Eric Dickerson, the NFL rushing leader, and shout out to SMU. It was fun while it lasted in the SEC. Vanderbilt, you had a good run. The 9th-ranked Commodores got dominated by Arch Manning and the Texas Longhorns 34-31, and they suffered their second loss of the year. And lastly, ladies and gentlemen, in case you didn't know, I got a question for the host. You know, I love springing questions on the host. That's my guy. This is what I love.
Yeah, kid. Great one.
So, host, before we get to this game here, question for you.
Yes, sir.
Does history repeat itself? That's all I need to know. Will history repeat itself?
Will history repeat itself?
Yes.
Oh,
will history
why not?
repeat itself?
It's happened. It's happened before. Why not?
So that's a certified yes from me.
It's a certified yes, sir.
All right. So getting back to football, there's a reason why I asked him that question. We're gonna come back to that. So, ladies and gentlemen, does Duke play football? You're darn right they play football. We've shown other states their love, but let's get back to the most magical place on earth, good old North Carolina. And what was the best football game I saw all weekend until the Raiders broke my heart on Sunday. More to come on that later. Better than almost anything I saw in the NFL and the CFL or even the almighty SEC. The best game of the weekend went down in Clemson, South Carolina, where the Duke Blue Devils, representing the greatest city anywhere in the world, Durham, North Carolina, picked up a historic victory over Dabo Swinney and the Clemson Tigers, 46-45, with a walk-off 2-point conversion, host. A team knew how to throw the ball to an open receiver on a walk-off 2-point conversion to win the game. Who knew?
Where was that?
That's shade, ladies and gentlemen. That is shade.
That's crazy.
The last time the Duke Blue Devils won a football game at Clemson, you got to go way back, ladies and gentlemen. This predates MTV, and it gets even better than that. They haven't won back-to-back games in Clemson since 1969 and 1970. The reason why I asked host earlier, does history repeat itself? This was Duke's first win on the road at Clemson since 1980. Host, do you know what else happened in 1980? Do you know what
What's
else
that?
happened in 1980? The Raiders won the Super Bowl, baby. So history's gonna repeat
And
itself.
who do we beat?
The Philadelphia Eagles. So if Duke can go on the road and beat Clemson for the first time since 1980, and gosh darn it, the Raiders go on the Super Bowl this year. I'm obviously joking, but yeah, that's.
Oh my God.
me
Me
and Host will probably have to retire after that, dog. No
man,
more Real Sports Podcast.
What you talking about? I'm out of here. No, we're shutting it down. I'm going all Raiders from now on.
Right. But shout out to Duke. That was a
crazy.
gutsy 46-45 win. Shout out to Manny Diaz. They knocked on the road. First time they've done that in a while. But hey, since we're in North Carolina, since North Carolina's giving us all these good vibes, why not end in North Carolina, huh? It's time for the beatdown of the week. Everybody's favorite part of the show.
Oh,
Where I
my
bring you the
God.
biggest blowout that I can find from the world of college and high school football. We're keeping it in North Carolina for this one. For this beatdown, we had to go to Kings Mountain, North Carolina, where Kings Mountain High School, the Mountaineers, they hosted the Crest Chargers from Shelby, North Carolina. Host, the final score of this game, the Chargers 70, the Mountaineers nothing. 70-0 is your final. The score at halftime, let me get that halftime score for you, was a whopping 42-0, Host. It was 42-0 at halftime. The final score was 70-0. Yes. Your thoughts, my friend?
So the name, because I know a dude at the barbershop named JT. He from Shelby, Cleveland County. What's the name of the school? I'm gonna tell him about this one.
Crest. It was the Crest Chargers.
Crest Chargers. That's in Shelby,
their
right?
logo is crazy, Host. It's like they got the old school Chargers logo with the old school Broncos logo, but it's the color of the Packers. It's wild, but they know how to play football though.
Okay, trash. Wait a minute, they got the color. They got the colors of the Packers.
Yes, the colors of the Packers are like that old school Chargers shield logo. I'll send it to you.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's them.
I'll make my phone throw up. Jesus, that's crazy though. Again, fired. Get the fuck out. You got to get fired. You got to get fired for that, bro.
Who you gonna fire, man? Defensive coordinator.
Yeah, you gotta get fired, bro.
Yeah. Hey, it was only 70-0. We've seen worse.
That's insane, Mark.
Hey,
that's
man.
insane. I can't. Hell no. That's
what
insane,
would you do
bro.
if you were the coach and your team got beat 70-0? What are you doing?
I mean, we got to have a come to Jesus moment here. What you gonna do? I don't even know, bro. 70. Yeah, I'm out of here. And if it's a away game, bus driver, start the bus.
The team
we
that
get out
did
of
the
here.
beatdown was the road team.
I mean, come on,
Crest went on the road to give that beatdown.
Oh, they was a road team?
Yeah.
Oh, that's even better. So I'm closer to the house. I'm adios amigos. I'm gone, bro.
Oh man.
I'm gonna be like Mr. Coach Klein. Mr. Coach Klein used to, when Red showed up, Mr. Coach Klein, he blended in with the players and dipped off on them.
That's gonna be
when Vicky Valancourt. When Vicky Valancourt put the knife up to that football player head, he said, "Now get your contra ass out of here now." I love that movie. Oh man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Shelby. Crest High School. I don't remember that. All right, cool.
On the Mark with Young Mark is brought to you by the Real to Sports Podcast.
Shelby.
Yep.
I go see him Thursday. I'm gonna make sure. Like, bro,
70-0, man.
Wait a minute. Let me get this right now. So Shelby lost. Well, Chris
No,
lost, right?
Crest won. I sent you the score. Crest from Shelby.
Oh, Chris
They
won.
won
Oh,
70-0.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I want to get this right. Okay, so I can't mess with him. Holy hell. Crest 8-2.
Yeah.
Kings Mountain 6-4. Kings Mountain stay in the mountains. God, holy smoke! All right, damn.
That's one way to pick up your fourth loss of the season.
You ain't lying.
So you still gonna
Damn.
fire everybody? You had a winning record.
Child. Yeah, they got to go.
Damn.
You got to go.
How you get fired with a winning
70-0.
record?
It's embarrassing, bro. Yeah, bro.
Oh,
you get said you get 70-0, bro. I mean, they just had their way with you.
Hey, man.
I couldn't
That's
do
how
it,
it goes
Ain't
sometimes.
no damn way. You got. I'm firing everybody. Equipment manager, everybody.
Not the equipment.
Everybody got to go.
Oh God.
Equipment manager and everybody. Oh man, another episode of On the Mark. Lord have mercy.
Yes, sir.
Boy, I tell you, these beatdowns of the week give me anxiety. They give me anxiety.
Oh, just wait till I go back to Oklahoma or Texas.
Oh my God. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is the Power Hour again. Thank you guys for joining me and young Mark here, man. We won't be fucking long, man. I'm just trying to recover off this 70-0. That's crazy. Let's get into these scores here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get into these scores. All right. Kick this thing off, Mark. Holy hell. The Chicago Bears. Man. Oh. It's a lot of controversy in this game. Oh, man. The Chicago Bears, they took it on the road. They won by the score of 47-42. Chase Brown is somewhere right now still kicking in the air. Right now, he is pissed. Jamar Chase is pissed. They blew this game, man. The Bengals defense is just terrible. No identity whatsoever. I'm surprised Hendrickson didn't get traded.
I can't believe it, dog.
But yeah, the Bears, man, I can't believe it. I'm like, bro, he's still there. That's crazy. Yeah. But he's stuck with the Bengals.
You like Miles
and somebody said on the show Saturday, right? Somebody said on the show Saturday that the Bengals are real cheap. I think it was Supreme that said it, and he's absolutely right. They're cheap. They ain't gonna let nobody go. But they just dropped.
How they've been.
Like they dropped the whole state of Ohio on Joe Burrow, T. Higgins, and Jamar Chase. I don't
think it's because they're desperate to keep Joe happy. That's truly what I think it is, and it's coming back to bite them in more ways than one. Because how many times have they needed a defensive player but couldn't get it because they took Jamar Chase, or when they really needed an offensive lineman where they were literally an offensive lineman away from winning the Super Bowl, but they took Jamar Chase instead.
Yeah,
look what you got. So
yeah, you could be right on that. So what's your take on this game, Mark? 47. The Bears put up 47, man. It's like the highest score of the season so far. 47-42 over the Bengals.
It's great for the Bears and for Ben Johnson and his offense. And like I just said, if you're the Bengals, I mean, this is kind of what you get. You spent money in the wrong places, and now you're kind of paying for it because you don't have a complete football team. Football is the ultimate team sport, emphasis on team. So you're gonna have to let Hendrickson go. You might have to let a few other pieces go, but build an offensive line and build your defense if you really want to compete for championships in this league. That's all I got to say. There's no way you should be giving up 47 to a rookie head coach and a quarterback in his second year.
I agree.
This isn't Don Shula and Dan Marino, for Christ's sakes.
The Bengals are just terrible on defense. Damn, I thought we was bad, but holy hell, that works.
And they just fired their defensive coordinator last year, so it can't be his fault. So what are you gonna do?
Yeah,
now?
they did. Exactly. So he probably sitting somewhere laughing right now, like, ha!
Yeah.
I don't blame him, bro. I don't blame him.
Mm-mm.
The Carolina Panthers get a surprising win. You talking about massive underdogs? They get a win. They go to Lambeau, get a win over the Green Bay Packers, 16-13. Man, watch this game. Some of this game. Let me tell you, man. The thing about Jordan Love is when he's on, and when he's off, he's off. Good God Almighty! This was a bad game for him. Very, very, very bad game for Jordan Love. Prayers and thoughts to Tucker Kraft, who's going for the season for his ACL, man. That is a devastating. I'm telling you, when it rains, it pours in Green Bay, man. When it comes down to those injuries, oh my God! Now Jordan Love, he loses his main guy in Tucker Kraft, and this is going to bite. This is going to really, really bite Green Bay going forth to the playoffs in the future. Because I mean, Tucker Kraft was on one this year, and for him to go out like this is just sad. But shout out, man, to Rico Dowdle. Great game for the Panthers. They're rolling right now. This is a big momentum boost for them, man. It's good for them. It's good for them going into week 10. So that's surprising. What you think, Mark?
You took everything I pretty much had to say. This is a prime example of what host always likes to say on the show. You have to have a dog to win, and right now the Packers need for a dog to emerge in that wide receiver group. To step up between your wide receivers to take some of the load off of Josh Jacobs, because now teams are figuring out if we can shut down a running game, Jordan Love can't really beat us on his own, especially now that they don't have Tucker Kraft. So somebody in that wide receiver room's got to step up. And on another note, the refs did my boy Rico Dowdle wrong. You're supposed to get 2 pumps and then get the flag on the third. He only did 2 pumps, man. Like, come on now. It's the no fun league.
Oh,
that.
And
that penalty came back to bite Carolina too. They missed the field goal, if I'm not mistaken. But that was a bad call. He only did it twice.
Yeah, that was a bad call. Yeah, that was a bad call. That was a bad call. This is going to be good for Carolina. Next week, I believe they play the New Orleans Saints, NFC South Division game. So this is good, man.
Yeah,
this is good for them. Yeah, hell yeah. And Carolina is 5-4, so this can bump them up 6-4 and put them in that wild card. A good, comfortable wild card spot that is. So shout out to Carolina.
Even if they make it, even if they make it, I hate to say it, that's an easy dub for whoever they play. If Carolina makes it, I don't care what their record is right now. If Carolina makes the playoffs with how inconsistent they've been all year, they're going to get toasted by whoever they play.
Oh man, yeah. You kidding me? Oh yeah, they're gonna get murdered.
That's an easy first round win.
Oh yeah, easy. Yeah, I mean, yeah, understandable. They not ready for the big the big stage. Mm-hmm. You can get there all you want, but are you ready for the big stage? Is the question. I agree with you on that. It's a tune-up game, cupcake. The New England Patriots, man, these are very close games this week. They defeat the Atlanta Falcons 24-23. I did not see this game. I think I glanced at it, but I did not see. It's hard watching so many games at the same time. It's just very tough for me. It's very tough, dude. But this is I can say for the Patriots, again, this is a team that is red hot. They are 7-2, clicking on all cylinders right now, and it's good to see, man. Mike Vrabel is getting those guys. Their defense is pretty good, but Drake May is really coming to his own as an NFL quarterback, and it's good to see, man. It's good to see the Patriots you're doing their thing. And again, this is another momentum builder because now they go to Tampa next week to face Baker Mayfield in the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So you got 7-2 versus 6-2. So this is going to be a good game. And shout out to the Patriots, man. They're doing their thing. Think, Mark.
You say all that. I actually watched a lot of this game. The Patriots should have
Okay.
lost, if I'm being completely honest. Drake London had a day. Michael Penix was feeding him the ball. He was scoring touchdowns left and right on that Patriots defense. They really should have. Atlanta should have won, and the reason why they lost is because the field goal kicker missed the next. I believe it was either a field goal or an extra point. If the field goal kicker hadn't missed, they would have won. And I'm not trying to take anything away from Drake May and Mike Vrabel and the great season that they're having. They lost to the Raiders, but who cares?
Right.
They really should have lost that game to Atlanta. Drake London was balling all over them, so that makes me kind of worried about them going to face Tampa, because if you don't have Christian Gonzalez back there in the secondary, that secondary can be had if you have a dog or wide receiver. And last I checked, Emeka Egbuka is a dog. So with him getting rested, coming off of the bye week, and you got a healthy Baker Mayfield and a healthy running game and possibly a healthy offensive line too. Yeah, it might be a rough day for New England on the defensive side.
I agree, because Atlanta has a real strong. They have a real strong. Brian Ulbrich. He is a pass rush guy. They have a real strong pass rush. Run game is not that good, but Tampa's run game is really starting to evolve with Bucky Irvin.
That is surprising. Bijan was pretty much shut down though Sunday. He didn't really make any noise, and he kept dropping handoffs and passes. So I wonder what's going on with him. But Atlanta should have won that game. Drake London deserved to win that game.
Damn. Okay. This was surprising. The Aaron Rodgers and the Pittsburgh Steelers, they get the win over the red-hot Indianapolis Colts by the score of 27-20. I did see some of this game, man, and I'm going to tell you, Pittsburgh's defense was on one.
Yeah.
They were on one, and they made the Indianapolis Colts look like a regular team that they are. I'm not drinking the Colts Kool-Aid this year because, right now, they're doing good, brother, but they not. To me, they're not like a powerhouse. They're just doing good right now. And throughout the years of watching football, there's a team every year that's doing great in the regular season, but when it comes playoffs, they bum out. Straight toilet. And we've seen that. We've seen that before. This is way back when the Pittsburgh Steelers was 11-0. It was 11-0. They lost to the Reds. Washington. They were the Redskins back then, and they lost to Washington.
Yep.
Arizona Cardinals. They was 12-0. Exactly. They was 12. They was red hot. Arizona Cardinals was 12-0. They didn't even make the playoffs.
Smacked the wall. No, they made it. They just got destroyed by the Rams.
Yeah, not make the playoffs. They lost first round, like you said, to Green Bay. So it's like, I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid of the Colts. They are good. This is my first time checking them out, and they're pretty good. I agree. They're pretty good. Their offense is pretty good. Their defense is all over the damn place. They got a good defense, good secondary. If they stick with the same team next year, man, they're gonna go places in that AFC South division. But Pittsburgh defense was on it. They did a good job, man. Great job by Pittsburgh getting the win. They made Daniel Jones and those guys look ordinary. What you think, Mark?
They did. I think every team's allowed to have a bad game, and I think this was just a combination of a bad game from the Colts, but then also a really good game from Pittsburgh. I think whatever issues they exposed in that Sunday night game against the Packers came back, and it actually lit a fire under them. They played motivated. They played hungry. It looked like they had something to prove, and they were out there against a fellow division leader in the NFL. So shout out to them. It was a great win, and I think Indianapolis is still going to be a really good team. They just had a bad day, so I'm still on the Indy hype train a little bit. Plus the trade they just made today. Yeah, they're going to be around for a while.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. And to say this real quick, that Pittsburgh really needed this game. Now they can stay 2 games up on Baltimore, because Baltimore's coming. They're coming, and they're coming fast. So it's good for them.
Baltimore.
They got Minnesota.
Baltimore has a easy schedule coming up outside of Minnesota. I think Minnesota's going to give them hell. Skull Vikings, but I think Baltimore is going to be fool's gold, in my opinion. A winning record can't mask the fact that you're a bad football team, and I think that's still a bad football team in Baltimore. And either way, when you got Lamar Jackson, the quarterback, we already know how it's going to go. You're going to get in the playoffs, get in a crucial moment, and you're going to find a way to choke. So, what's the point?
Yeah, I agree with that because it's happened time and time again.
Yeah, I'm not buying that Kool-Aid.
Yeah, I understand, man. Bad pass. The Los Angeles Rams get the win over they actually smashed the New Orleans Saints by a score of 34-10. There's no need to talk about this game, man. Oh my God, this game was just from start to finish was just a wrap. New Orleans they traded Shadeed, right?
Yeah, they traded Shadeed in a lineup. Yeah.
Send this dude to Seattle, one of your best players, but
they've been looking to get rid of him for a minute because he keep getting hurt.
Okay. He's fast as hell though. Last year he was really good last year. But Mark, you want to hit on? I have nothing to talk about with this game. I know the Rams, they are 6-2, so they stay relevant in that crowded NFC West division. They stay 6-2. Seattle is 6-2. The Rams are 6-2. Seattle is 6-2, and the 49ers is 6-2. 6-3. So it's getting really crowded around trying to stay up. So what you think about that game?
I think it's not too much to be said outside of Matt Stafford and the Rams pretty much had their way. The competitive fire that was in New Orleans is now kind of snuffed out, in my opinion, especially with the moves they made today. I think they're just preparing to go on into the next season. You can't really say that they tanked because they fought like hell in the first 9 weeks of the season, but now it's just kind of obvious, like, it's not enough talent here. Let's just go ahead and shut it down and get ready for next year. I think the only real comment I have though is like it sucks for Cam Jordan. I feel bad for him because I know he's not going to leave, New Orleans to the core, but I kind of hate to see, the later years of his career kind of get wasted like this. I hate to see it.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. And he's definitely not going anywhere. And neither is Alvin Kamara, who chose to stay. So, oh man, you hate it for New Orleans. Man. Good Lord. But I am happy that the Buffalo Bills beat the Kansas City Chiefs 28-21. That's still a close game. Buffalo got the job done. I am so happy. Something about Highmark Stadium, man. They on the road, they don't. Buffalo is just a little. But man, when they play at home, man, they are pretty dominant. But I give Kansas City their due, man. Andy Reid in that playbook. Oh my God, he man. I gotta get Andy Reid his flowers, man. He throws some stuff at you. He throws some stuff at you, man. But Buffalo got the win. Again, I didn't check this game out. Check the highlights out, but Buffalo with the score of 28-21, 5th consecutive regular season win over the Kansas City Chiefs. Day one.
Yeah, man. This was a good game, but I'm taking it with a grain of salt. I need to see it in the playoffs to really believe it and enjoy it. Because just real talk. How many times have we seen a team beat Kansas City in the regular season and then turn right back around and fail to do it when it matters the most? So,
but they own them now in the regular season. They own them now in the regular season.
Own and letting you have it, I feel like are two different things.
They beat them 5 times in a row.
I don't know. I just feel like
5 games.
If I'm Kansas City, I'm looking at it as I'm letting you have it because I know without the shadow of a doubt, know in your heart of hearts when it matters the most, you can't beat me.
Yeah.
Because how many times has Buffalo been extremely good and been extremely close but failed to seal the deal? Right. So
I got you.
When you kind of have that psychological edge over your opponent, that's tough to break.
Yeah, and that's when they're gonna pull their best refs out in the
Yeah,
playoffs.
yeah, no cap.
In the playoffs, goddamn. Supreme, what's up, Supreme?
What's happening, man?
What's up, my dude? What's up, Supreme?
How about
the
that win on
Canadian
Sunday,
Destroyer.
man?
Let's go there then. The Minnesota Vikings. They defeat the Detroit Lions. Close game, 27-24, right there on Ford Field. I did watch this game, and I'm gonna tell you, J.J. McCarthy had an outstanding game. He was clicking on all cylinders, and he is definitely the X factor on this team. They look great. He said, "Let's go. We got ourselves a dog." There you go. Yeah, J.J. McCarthy. He definitely changed the landscape in Minnesota, brought some excitement to the team. Justin Jefferson, again, with another unbelievable catch, one-handed in the end zone. I mean, man, they was clicking on all cylinders, man. And shout out to the Vikes. They definitely needed this game. They desperately needed this game. And Brian Flores called a great game. That defense was all over the Detroit Lions. And most importantly, they shut down Jahmyr Gibbs. And that was good. That was most important for the Vikes. But shout out to the Vikes, man. They hell of a game. Way to stay in there, way to fight, man. To get the Detroit Lions, man. It's a division game. That game could possibly hunt them, but great game for the Vikes, man. They definitely needed that. Mark?
Oh yeah. Shout out to Minnesota, man. That game made me happy to see. They shut down the Lions when they needed to the most. They got the stops when they needed them. They got the turnovers. And then on offense, it's very obvious when you protect J.J. McCarthy, that dude can slice and dice the defense. He knows where to go with the football. Absolutely. He's smart with it. He doesn't have stupid turnovers. Like, give that man some time in a clean pocket, man. He's going to work magic up there in Minnesota. And just seeing the team rally behind him and pick up that win, that was great to see. Yeah. But I want to give a shout out to my boy Jalen Redmond, though, man. He's a defensive tackle with Minnesota. He comes from the United Football League. He most recently played for Coach Stoops in the Arlington, now Dallas Rams. For everybody that says spring football is a league below and it doesn't matter and all that kind of stuff, look at this young man out there kicking butt with the Minnesota Vikings, getting his 4th sack of the year. So shout out to him.
Shout out to him. Man, you better put some respect on UFL. Them boys play.
Tell him, host. Tell Pat McAfee.
Put some respect. I'm trying to tell you, boy. I know, man. Can't be down in them, man. And them boys play, man. They play hard. And they got something to play for. You know, I got mad respect for them. The Denver Broncos, another close game. They get a win over the Houston Texans. Man, this went down to the last second, I believe. They did show some extra bonus coverage of this game, and the Denver Broncos got to win 18-15 over the Houston Texans. Again, the Broncos are rolling right now. They are rolling, and they are looking very, very scary. The beat down on the Dallas Cowboys, and good God, they just they rolling right now. That's all I can say.
Yeah. I saw most of this game. I hate to see CJ Stroud get hurt. He left very early in that game with a concussion, unfortunately. So it was Davis Webb piloting.
we haven't had a Wall Street sighting, but that's how they do. That's how they do. That's how they do. Supreme. That's how they do. They duck and hide.
That's a Cowboy for you.
Exactly.
I'm sorry. I got thrown off. Which game were we on?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Houston,
the Broncos
and
Texans. Yes, sir.
Yeah, it sucks seeing CJ Stroud get hurt early like that. That really stunk.
Yeah.
You see
Davis
Webb prove why he has staying power in Houston and why he's one of the best backups in the league. He stepped in and hung in there with one of the toughest defenses in all of football and had Houston in a position to win. They just got stopped late in the game when Denver's defense needed it the most. But Nothing to hang
Absolutely.
your hat about if you're Houston. Just sucks that your general went down. But again, I just want to keep re-emphasizing the point. Teams promising quarterbacks or teams in
Mm-hmm.
general, invest
Mm-hmm.
in your offensive line for the love of God, man. If your quarterback gets hurt, if you can't run the ball, your team has no chance. Build your offensive line first. That is the most crucial
Right.
part of your football team. I'm done.
Absolutely. No, you're absolutely right. You are absolutely right. This is not going to look good for the Houston Texans. Not going to look good, man. CJ Stroud, he's definitely going to be out a game or two. So it's just not going to look good. But Houston, Texas, they're not making no noise anyway, though, Mark. It's pretty much curtains for them guys anyway. What's their record? Where'd they go? Oh, 3-5. Not looking too good for them. Not looking too good.
I mean, if Davis Webb can play as good as he played Sunday, they might be able to win some games still, I think Jacksonville can still be had. I think Indy is beatable. Tennessee definitely can be had, so there's still some room
Trash. There. Okay. Mac Jones and the San Francisco 49ers. Mac Jones and the San Francisco 49ers, they traveled all the way to did they travel? The 49ers travel?
This week,
yeah, they did. They went to MetLife. They went to MetLife to take on the New York. Yeah, the New York Giants, the very hurt New York Giants. 34-24. I glanced at this game as well. 49ers is again, they was just clicking. That offense was looking nice. Mac Jones, man, he's really for him to be so beat up right now, he's getting the job done.
Yeah, man.
I wouldn't expect that. I would not expect that out of Mac. Seeing 8-man Max. Oh, you're talking about Houston. Yep. I can see that. Well, yeah, Mac Jones is getting it done, man. He's since I think Brock Purdy has been out since week 2, something like that, Mark.
Yeah, he's been out for a minute.
And holy hell. Yeah. And the 49, he's keeping the 49ers relevant, man. They 6-3. They kind of rolling right now, man. And Christian McCaffrey. It was the Christian McCaffrey show. But man, I gotta give props to Mac Jones, man. Mac Jones is really doing great, man. He got 2 bad knees right now, and playing through a lot of pain. You already know who the third string is.
Who's
the third string? Who he is. The former UFL MVP, baby. Mr. Rodriguez. I can't do like
Martinez.
Martinez. I mean, Martinez. I can't do the Estrada. Can't do that. But yeah, man. 49ers look good, man. 49ers look good. They're rolling. Mac Jones is playing a lot better, and he's doing his role as a backup right now. Mac Jones is probably the best backup in the league right now. He's doing his thing. He's getting some good key, wholesome wins here, man. So shout out to the 49ers. Mark?
Yeah, man, this is what happens when you have the second best quarterback whisperer in the NFL and Kyle Shanahan. In my opinion, he's second only to Kevin O'Connell in Minnesota in terms of how he can win with just about any quarterback that he has. I just hate to see that they suffered another devastating injury on their defense. I really feel bad for San Francisco because it's like every time something good happens to them, somebody on their team gets hurt. But if they can withstand it, if they can keep going, I mean, there's a good chance they'll make some noise late in that NFC West race. I mean, the NFC West race, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's very crowded there. 3 teams, man. The Rams, 49ers, and the Seahawks. Getting crowded up in there. So only one can survive. So we will see who that would be. The Chargers of Los Angeles. They went to Nissan Stadium to take on the Tennessee Titans. Chargers come up with the win, 27-20. I did not see this game. I really cared less about it. I already know what was the outcome was going to be in that joint. But, Mark?
Yeah, the Chargers got way more of a fight than they expected out of Tennessee. Tennessee was giving them a great fight throughout most of that game. Just talent deficiency is what it is. But, yeah, I agree with you, Supreme. I agree with you. But, yeah, shout out to San Diego. Jesus. Man, they went on the East Coast.
Holy hell, you went way back, bro.
Hey, bro.
Chargers are cooked with Joe Ott going for the rest of the season.
They picked up a
hope so.
They picked up an offensive lineman in the trade deadline, so we'll see. I don't know, man. It's something about Coach Harbaugh. He's just a football coach that I can't help but believe in.
Yeah, he gets it done.
So
he gets it done. Though. Real talk, he do gets it done though. He do gets it done.
He should have been our head
coach. You ain't bull. Speaking of the Jacksonville Jaguars, they took a trip over across country to Allegiant Stadium to take on the Las Vegas Raiders. And they defeat the Raiders by a score in overtime, 30-29 over the Raiders. Two people that I'm just gonna point a finger at them and shut up. Daniel Carlson, our kicker, and Geno Smith, our quarterback. Fail. Daniel Carlson, our kicker, ladies and gentlemen, he missed a PAT. A PAT, I think it's like his fourth or fifth one, and he done missed. A PAT that really came back and haunted us. And our quarterback, Geno Smith, who had the game won, went for two. Wide open Jacoby Myers, wide open Tyler Lockett, and our 35-year-old quarterback, who's a 12-year veteran, did not look off the receiver. Jacksonville saw it, batted the ball out of the air. Fourth down, Jacksonville come up with the win. Heartbreaking, disappointing. We had that game won, and we just let it slip right through our fingers. And I'm going to say this and shut up, and our defense was atrocious. They let Travis Etienne look like Earl Campbell. I don't understand. And there's no knock on Travis Etienne, but Travis Etienne is a little guy. He's not a power runner whatsoever. If we could not get him down, and he was running through, and when I mean running through, I'm talking about Jerome Bettis running through. He was running through us. And the Raiders ought to be ashamed of themselves. No wrapping up, no tackles, but I hate to sound like a crybaby, but this one stinked because we had this one won. And I'm going to shut up. Mark?
I'm gonna plead the fifth.
I know, bro. I know. Appreciate the support.
I'm gonna plead the fifth.
I feel you, bro.
You know what, Mark?
That one, I was trying to battle myself because I was like, okay, I'm trying to give Geno the benefit of the doubt because I'm like, I see him out there fighting. He was fighting his ass off. I see him, but his decision making, man. I'm like, dude, your decision making, and me and you talked about it. The offensive line is a disarray. We have no number one receiver. I mean, God bless Brock Bowers. He kept us in the game. And Brock Bowers made some big catches down the stretch. Again, he scored 3 touchdowns. God bless him. And man, defense was just atrocious. You know, we got 2 guys out there that's really giving it their all to me. I see on defense. Of course, that's Max Crosby and that's and Paulo.
Yeah.
I always mess his name up.
Yeah, Paulo.
He's
Paulo
about the only
stepping
one.
up.
Them about the only two guys, man. Them about the only two guys that's out there really that's giving the shit. I put it like that, and it's just it's heartbroken. So, shout out to Rockstar Rock and the Jacksonville Jaguars, man. Shout out. That was a great game, though. Good game, man. Y'all got the job done. Hey, way to get it. Way to get it. Boy, that one hurt. All right, more. The Sunday night game. Oh my God, the Seattle Seahawks. Boy, did they ever take a trip up to Northwest Stadium to take on the Washington Commanders, and the Seahawks come out with a win, a commanding win, 38-14 over the Washington Commanders. And Sam Darnold. I know it ain't Thanksgiving yet, but he had his carving knife out, and he carved the Washington Commanders defense up. I think that was probably the best Sam Darnold game he has probably had in his career. That is definitely the best Sam Darnold game I've ever seen. And they wiped the floor with the Washington Commanders. Major injury, nasty injury to Jalen Daniels. Man, I hope a speedy recovery for him. But I don't know what is Mark. I don't know what's going on with the Washington Commanders defense. I don't know what's going on with them, but man, they look a disarray. And if they want to, they're 3-6 right now, man. If they want to start making some noise, actually, that game right there would have been putting them back in the driver's seat, man. But I think Jalen Daniels lost his magic from last year. This was the offensive rookie of the year, and oh my God. Just watching that game, man, I was like, Jesus. It was like 28-0. I was like,
yeah.
Good Lord. They had their way with him, man. I mean, shout out to and I'm gonna say this and shut up, but Seattle is well coached, man. Those guys, they're well coached. Well coached, brother. Like, and they're gonna go places in the future. And it's good, and they have rebuilt that team since Pete Carroll had left. They have rebuilt that team, and man, they're gonna be a powerhouse, man. But Sam Darnold, he was on one. Shout out to him, man. And shout out to JSN. Everybody contributed on that Seahawks team, man. 38-14 Seattle. Mark.
Yeah, man, that was a tough game to watch. If you're a Washington fan, I can't help but have immediate flashbacks to the last time they had a young, promising back and derailed because of injury, and I hope we're not going down that path again for them. I would hate that for them. But for sure, I think this pretty much shuts down their season. You got Marcus Mariota, who's got to step up now and lead this team going forward, but I don't think it's going to be enough for them to really do anything. And considering they've had constant turnover, it feels like the last couple of years, specifically with their defense and their defensive line, I'm not surprised that they have some holes. The Marcus Lattimore trade has not worked out at all, unfortunately. That's just been a big bust, literally from the get-go. So now he's gone for the year. You really need a pass rush, but you let Dante Fowler Jr. go in free agency. So, I don't know. I think if you're Washington, definitely I would say shut it down and try to land you a top pick in the draft next year and start rebuilding that defense and that offensive line.
What has happened to Cliff Kingsbury, bro?
It ain't nothing that really happened to him. It's just he hasn't really had a quarterback this year. His quarterback has been either hurt or is an old, no disrespect, but an old veteran. So, of course, we're not going to see the same production that he had last year because McLaurin's been hurt all year / holding out. Jaden's been hurt all year. You just got rid of Brian Thomas Jr., sent him to San Francisco, so you don't really have a true bell cow running back. It's more running back by committee up there. So
yeah, what's your name? Hurt too. Your boy from
Eckler hurt.
looking right.
I forgot about him.
Eckler. Yeah, Eckler's hurt.
He's been gone. So
Gone for the season.
yeah, so it's been pretty much his injuries been derailing them this year. They got to get healthy, but they also got to get. I feel like they got to get younger, especially at the skill position. The defense definitely got to come first.
Yeah. God damn, that was atrocious. That was good God Almighty. And you know what? Seattle could have gave them more. They could have gave them more, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like we got our points. Yeah, we got our points, and we just gonna end it. Whatever. But damn, that was crazy. My boss man is a Washington fan. I went in there. I said, dude, what happened? He's like, man, I turned it off first quarter. I turned it off. I ain't want to watch no more. I said, oh, blame me then. I wanted to turn it off too. Good God Almighty, that was crazy. I mean, throwing dimes all over the place. All over the place. All right. Last game, what happened last night here? The Arizona Cardinals, they took a trip to AT&T Stadium and they defeat the Dallas Cowboys by a score of 27-17. And I said this last Saturday. I said, man, this Arizona Cardinal team is something about the Cardinals when it comes down to the Cowboys. They play the Cowboys great. And it brings back when Josh Dobbs, man, was there. And they beat the break. Josh Dobbs beat the break. First of all, they handled the Jets. And then they turn around and smash the Cowboys. But, and a lot of people did not see this coming. They did not see this coming. And I'm going to give credit to Jonathan Gannon and the Arizona Cardinals defense. He's a defensive coach, former defensive coordinator for the Philadelphia Eagles. Man, I'm telling you, Mark, the defensive line that they have, bro, Josh Sweat, they got Big Tomlinson, they got Calais Campbell, they still got Buda Baker back there. Like, I didn't even know they had these guys. Like, I mean, they're a little older and a little upper age, man, but man, they got something going on in Arizona. Marvin Harrison Jr. stepped up. He's a star. He stepped up. And Kyler Murray ought to be ashamed of himself because that's what he's supposed to be doing with Marvin Harrison Jr., but he don't have that connection. Jacoby Brissett, I give it, I give Jacoby Brissett his flowers too, man, because he was standing in that pocket and he was taking some brutal hits, but he was getting that ball out. He was getting that ball out, man. Man, great defensive display by the Arizona Cardinals. That 3-4 cover three that they was doing. Oh my God, they was everywhere on Dallas. Dallas had no answer. that Dallas offense couldn't do anything. They could not do anything, man. And yeah, man, I was really impressed with the Arizona Cardinals defense, man. Arizona goes 3-5. Cowboys go 3-5-1 as well. So. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to him. I mean, and Jacoby Brissett, he gets another start. Next week, man. So it's good, man. Jacoby, man. Like I said, man, he's a gunslinger, and he was standing there and he was taking some brutal hits from the Cowboys. But holy smoke, they got the Seahawks. They got a division game, the Seahawks, next week. So definitely, they're gonna have to bring that defensive aspect what they did against the Cowboys next week. Ms. Art.
Yeah, not too much to say on that one. Just it's amazing to see what can happen when you give Marvin Harrison Jr. a dependable pocket passer at quarterback. That's not any shade at Kyler Murray. I just think that the type of offense that Arizona runs just fits better with another guy at quarterback than it does with him. Because every time they have a pocket passer in there, they always seem to play really well. We've seen it over the years with the likes of Josh Dobbs and now Jacoby Brissett. So I think in an ideal world, going forward, I would have traded Kyler Murray today to Miami. I think his skill set fits what Miami wants to do a lot better than what it does in Arizona.
Good point.
And then I would
agree with that.
let Jacoby Brissett be my starting quarterback going forward, and then I would take my main man out of Penn State, quarterback out of Penn State, and let the quarterback out of Penn State be my guy in the future.
That's a good point there, Mark. I like that. I like that idea. I really like that idea.
Like you and Supreme said, they got pieces on defense right now. They just need like a dependable young pocket passer to really drive that offense going forward. So why not? Why not go with that plan to try to help yourself out? But as far as this year, though, I think they still might be able to make a little bit of noise in the West. I'm not saying they're going to win it. They can definitely be like a huge hurdle that those teams have to climb if they want to make it to the postseason.
I agree with that.
For Dallas, I think it's done. I think you can stick a fork in them. Well, I want to say that, but then what they did today in the trade, I don't know.
Yeah,
that's a big pickup they got. So
yeah, Jerry and the Cardinals I think the Cardinals pushed them to that point. I think the Cardinals really pushed them to that point.
I would say they should have been at that point, especially after the Denver game. But
yeah, right, they should have. Yeah, that was even worse.
Yeah.
Holy man! I tell you this, Mark. Dallas should be looking a little bit more better. They should be looking a little bit more better now.
I want to say that.
Hogan Wilson.
Mm-hmm. I want to say that, but I want to keep seeing what else they do. Because you also got to remember your boy Deron Bland got put on skates last night. Marvin Harrison had that man playing Twisted.
Oh my God! Did he? Like, oh my God,
that's
bro!
A problem, dog. In a division where you still got to guard AJ Brown and Terry McLaurin and Devontae Smith, like dog, that's a problem.
Then you got CD Lamb looking up like, ooh, like, damn, he got
even CD.
He got the move put on him. Yeah, man. But that's how you use Marvin Harrison Jr., man. Kyler Murray better take some notes on this, man. You got to use that.
It's not going to work with Kyler. Post, I think you got to give that up. I think legitimately,
absolutely.
If you want to maximize Marvin Harrison, you got to get rid of Kyler. If you want to maximize Kyler, you got to get rid of Marvin Harrison.
Yeah.
In my humble opinion, I wish a team like Baltimore would have gotten Marvin Harrison Jr. because they could desperately use him.
Take my money on that.
Take
my money on that one.
Give him up though.
No, they're not. No, they're not gonna go up. No. Kyler would go first, and Kyler 2 years ago, he really.
They need to let go.
Kyler held him up for ransom, man. He wanted that contract. Yeah, Kyler Murray, he really held him up for ransom for that contract, man, and they gave him to him, but it's like Janet Jackson. What have you done for me lately? So.
They don't know nothing about that. That's too old school for him, man.
They don't know about that. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, that is the Power Hour. We had college football news, man, and we had the beatdown of the week that I'm still trying to recover off of. 70-0, bro. That's
oh man.
Kings Mountain and Craig. I was like, holy! Everybody get the hell out. Everybody.
They had a winning record. And we just trying to fire everybody.
I can't do it, bro. 70, you got to go. That's embarrassing, bro. No, hell no. That is embarrassing, bro. That is embarrassing. During the game, I was like, wow, they're going to trade Kyler and don't want to play him in case he gets injured. Ooh, that'd have been good. But, who they would have picked. Jacoby ain't got enough to lead these guys all the way like that because they still got a fighting shot right now. They're 3-5. You 3-5, that's like a low 500 to me. 3-5. You're down, but you're not down all the way. You're not down all the way. You just gotta get the train rolling fast. But me and Mark, man, we went over the week 9 He said, "Oh, he said I was thinking Tua for Kyler." Oh, that's Mark. See, I agree with Mark on
Hey,
that.
Tua for
Kyler.
Kyler ain't bad. That's not bad at all. I wouldn't be mad at that.
Yeah, Tua for Kyler. Yeah, I can see Kyler somewhere in Miami like that. Yeah, I can see that. I can see
But
that.
at the same time, though, I don't want Tua, man. Tua just
Yeah,
don't
who the
scream
hell wants him?
NFL quarterback to me.
He don't scream jack squat to me. I don't care what school he went to. Don't matter. Don't matter. Okay. What's good is good, and what ain't is ain't. Care where you went. But ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get out of here, man. It is the Power Hour. We are 5 minutes over, but ladies and gentlemen, it is what it be. We're done. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining the Power Hour. Thank you so much, man. Shout out to Supreme out there in the live chat.
Yeah,
Supreme,
man.
Purple and Gold Bars podcast. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to him. And ladies and gentlemen,
Saturday,
that is
bro.
our show for tonight. Yes, sir. That is our show for tonight, man. As always, man, we cannot thank you enough for watching another episode of the Real Sports Power Hour, brought to you by the Real Sports Podcast. If you guys can be so kind and hit that like button for us, man. Hit that like button for us and that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button as well. Mr. Marcus.
Hey, man, we appreciate everybody for coming out and hanging out with us. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you were here with us because, of course, nobody else in the world is going to give you a wide variety of sports coverage. Excuse me, like we do here at the Real Sports Podcast. Almost pulled a Lamar Jackson and choked. Oh my God! But make sure you come back on Saturday. Make sure you come back on Saturday. Bro, we got more great sports to talk about with you. The NFL trade deadline, and we got an NFL trivia showdown between myself and Supreme. So come on back Saturday. We got more great World Sports talk show for you.
Y'all heard what he said. You took my job. Hey, brother, all beans. But yeah, like y'all heard what he said. Y'all heard what that man said. We're back next Saturday, 1 p.m. Some more roundtable sports talk. We got the picks and predictions for week 10. Week 10, man. And we're gonna find out who is the winner for who won week 9, man. And again, like he said, we will have NFL, Real Sports NFL Trivia Showdown for the first time. It will be the Canadian Destroyer, Supreme. He'll be taking on one of the most dominant NFL trivia contestants in Real Sports history. And that man's name is Young Mark. So come on back and join us, and let's talk some football and have some fun on trivia, man. So we'll see you guys Saturday at 1 p.m. And also, we will be back to review Thursday night's game, and it will be the Las Vegas Raiders. It will be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Denver Broncos. We're taking a trip to Mile High. So hopefully we'll get that win. I'll be watching this game, of course. And we're going to review the Raiders and the Broncos game. Let's try to stay up and watch it. Raiders and the Broncos game, man. So, again, Saturday, 1 p.m., we're going to talk trades. I'm going to talk about the trade deadline. We're going to review the Raiders and the Broncos. And we got trivia. We got the Canadian Destroyer Supreme versus Young Mark, ladies and gentlemen. So everybody around the world, hold on, Supreme. Oh, wait a minute. Another L, Duval. What's up, Rock? The MVP. Hey, it is what it is, brother. Now we going in there. We going in there to fight. Yeah, we going in there to fight. I know it's Mile High, but we going in to fight, baby. We going in to fight. And look, I'm not claiming a win. Jacoby or Jag. Yep. Congratulations. He took our guy. That's good. That's good for him. He's in a better place. I tell you that. In a better place. But again, man, 1 p.m. Saturday, right here on YouTube, man. We got a good show for you guys. So come on back. Sit with us, man. Hey, live chat will be open. Bring your opinions to the table, man. Every opinion counts. Just because you're not on the show don't mean you can be part of the show. So we're going to get out of here tonight, man. Everybody around the world that's watching, thank you so very much. And continue to remember Jamaica, the country, Jamaica. And everybody around the world, man, please be safe and stay safe. And that, soldiers, is in order.